Welcome back, guys. This is Gaming with Alston, and today we are on part 5 of Futuristic House Type 4. What I'm gonna do this episode is I'm gonna finish with the furnishing part. With the stair room, I'm also gonna probably use it as an activity room. This is where people would go to play chess. This is in case people want to play poker or bridge or spades or blackjack. One thing I forgot in the kitchen is a coffee machine. Add this, why not? Should be good. Don't forget a desk too. Had to fix that. Don't forget a desk. Why not? Cancel. Look. biologically speaking, having a fair life is biologically not feasible. Because some animals die from predation, getting killed by predators. I see, whenever it goes to fitness, I see 100 as some sort of magic number for me. Because I could do an intense workout without tearing my arms apart. You know, it's not just... You know, it's not just a desire to watch TV that can drive us into being lazy. It's human nature that drives us into being lazy. Which is not only the main reason why we hate working at a job, our bodies kind of see it as the threat to our very survival. As a threat to our survival. Even if your brain doesn't hate exercise, your body has ways of keeping you from exercising, too. Whether it be by losing muscle mass when you get extremely lean, because your muscle mass kind of depends on how much fat you have stored. With someone weighing 600 pounds, I wouldn't want to weigh 600 pounds. 400 pounds would be more appropriate if I was to get super heavy like that. Because you might be able to do some stuff that normal people would do. Because when you get super heavy like that, it puts so much strain on your legs you have no choice but sit around and do nothing all day. But you know, being extremely lean can also be just as bad for you. Because it can also weaken your muscles too. And strains your bones too. I get that it's okay to be fat. But getting to like 600 pounds for most of us, out of choice, is unnatural. Because most of the people who weighed 600 pounds had to go through a lot of stress. Went through a lot of stress in their childhood years, which put them towards comfort eating, all the way to 600 pounds. But there are people out there with certain medical conditions that simply can't help it. Because they have a rare some of the super heavy people have a rare medical condition called Prader-Willi syndrome. Some of the people have a rare medical condition called Prader-Willi syndrome. The only way to get them to a normal weight, easily, would be to lock up all the food. That's really the only way. Put all the food under lock and key. Just like in the case of a man named Connor Hayback. I know a bit about Prader-Willi syndrome because I was checked for it. I was tested for Prader-Willi syndrome. Yet the good news is I do not have that syndrome. If I did, all the food would be locked up. Here goes thunder. All the food would be locked up if I had Prader-Willi syndrome. How I know about Prader-Willi syndrome? For one, I was tested for Prader-Willi syndrome when I was like 12. Yet the good news is I do not have it. If I did, all the food would be locked up. Just to prevent me from eating myself to death. Because without any physical restraints, people with Prader-Willi syndrome will literally eat themselves to death. If not for the physical restraints that are supposed to prevent them from eating too much. The only way to save people with Prader-Willi syndrome would be to lock up all the food. Because left to their own devices, they could eat themselves to the point their stomach could actually rupture. They wouldn't even know that their stomach has ruptured until it's too late. They wouldn't even know that their stomach has ruptured until it's too late. Which is pretty sad. Which is why patients with Prader-Willi syndrome should have left to their own, should be kept under constant supervision. From the time of diagnosis to the day they die. They will never be independent. Sad. Unfortunately, they'll never be independent. Even if they, regardless if they do chores. Why? Left to their own devices, they could literally eat themselves to the point their stomach could rupture. They wouldn't even know that their stomach has ruptured until it's too late. Which is really sad. Which is probably why gastric bypass surgery will not work on those with Prader-Willi syndrome. The only thing that is pretty effective at stopping patients with Prader-Willi syndrome from eating themselves to death would be to lock up all the food. It's the only thing that could save them. It's the only thing that could save them from death by a ruptured stomach. I know, it's very sad. It's very sad that people with Prader-Willi syndrome could literally eat themselves to death. Which is why all the food has to be locked up. The biggest factor behind why the cost of living is going up faster than inflation, some of it has to do with climate change. access to food. We should not be taxing people that are overweight, simply because that's just body shaming them. Neither should we tax people that are skinny, because that's also body shaming them. One thing that could drive people into body shaming could be health reasons. What America needs... It is possible to be fat and healthy at the same time. It's actually possible to be fat and healthy. The reason why your body's trying to keep you from losing weight too quickly is because it's actually very unhealthy for you to lose weight very quickly. Your body has to take time. There'd be plenty of books for people to read. Don't forget a picnic table. don't just, no, like, a swimming pool is also crucial too. Should be good for the swimming pool. Should be good. What do y'all think? Do you like this build I did? Or dislike it? Let me know in the comments below. But before, I go. Let's tweak things up a little. Thank you for watching. This is Gaming with Austin signing off. But before I go, don't forget to follow me on social media, and don't forget to support. If you want to, you can support my content on Patreon if you'd like. As always, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to follow me on social media if you haven't already. I just hit 600 followers on Instagram. Thank you for watching, stay tuned for more, and tschüss.